Welcome to the NBA Pub Hub, Pub Sports Radio, Wednesday, May 11th. Ian Cameron with Dutch Boy Fresh, Trot Wham. We've got Skee Profit coming in momentarily as well, ready to break down the Wednesday NBA slate. As always, we've got two games to break down. It's Game 5 for both Milwaukee, Boston, Golden State, and Memphis tonight. And, of course, we will break those down for you right here on the show tonight. Both of them 2 versus 3, by the way, in terms of the matchup in both of these series. So, excited to break these down. And, of course, last night we saw what ended up happening there. Phoenix taking control, just running away from Dallas. Maybe the first quarter it was close. And then after that, Phoenix took over, and they rolled past the Dallas Mavericks last night. How about those Miami Heat? Man, what me worried and fretting and just me being also cautious. And so concerned about Embiid and the Sixers finding their mojo in Game 3 and in Game 4. Well, the mojo got ripped apart last night by the Miami Heat. I hate to say this about Kyle Lowry, too, but they look better without him. I hate to say that, but right now, I mean, they've been perfectly fine when he hasn't been on the floor. Of course, he's been battling that injury, didn't play last night. Already ruled out for Game 6.
This version of Kyle Lowry, Bobano, I will say. This version, you're right.
Yeah. I mean, Lowry's had a great career, great playoffs in the past, but this year it's not been that way for him. I mean, he's been injured. He's been in and out. It's not 100%. And he was trying to play at less than 100%. And that's the Kyle Lowry that's not good and hasn't been good in these playoffs. So I think the fact that, look, just chill out and get healthy, then maybe we can look at bringing you back. That's what you got to look at it here if you're Lowry, because certainly the Heat, they played well last night. They take a 3-2 lead. So Phoenix and Miami get it done last night. Let's see who gets it done tonight in NBA action. We will start with Milwaukee taking on Boston. Series tied at 2 games apiece. Boston, 5.5-point home favorites in this Game 5. Total 213 across the board. I dropped a bomb on the Celtics in Game 4. There's no question about that. That was a huge, huge play for me. Second biggest bet of the NBA postseason behind the Dallas Game 5 against Utah, which they won going away. Now, we had to sweat that one with Boston. They were trailing much of the game, but in the fourth quarter, they came to life. The fouls started evening out. It was a huge foul disparity in favor of Milwaukee. That was an issue. Al Horford was outstanding in Game 4 for the Celtics. Jason Tatum just took over late in the fourth quarter. He was excellent. And the Celtics found a way. They dominated. They basically took that game by the throat in the final, I would say, 6 to 7 minutes and said, we're taking this from you, from the Milwaukee Bucks. Very impressive. I actually think they're winning tonight as well. Boston back home. I'm going to lay the 5.5. You would think maybe zigzag the way this series has gone, come back with Milwaukee plus the points. The way I see it is Boston's got to really play poorly, and Milwaukee's got to play really, really well for Milwaukee to win in this series. Like what happened in Game 3, where they get 42 out of Giannis. They get great contributions from Connaughton and Bobby P. and Grayson Allen and all the supporting cast, and they get nothing out of Tatum. Nothing that Game 3, that is, out of Tatum or Smart, who also struggled. And Milwaukee was life or death to win that game. They won by 2 points. All of that in their favor, and they barely won the game by 2 points. All of what was in their favor in Game 4, 25-12, were the fouls at one point in Game 4. Boston with 25 fouls, Milwaukee with only 12. Double the number of fouls. Boston overcame all of that. Boston overcame 5 fouls for Jaylen Brown for much of the second half. He was in foul trouble all night, and they still beat Milwaukee. They still took over that game down the stretch. So I get the zigzag component of this. I get it, right? Milwaukee in Game 1, Boston in Game 2, Milwaukee in Game 3, Boston in Game 4. So we got to bet Milwaukee here, right? Don't we? Not for me. I think Boston is better. I think they're starting to prove that. They're at home here. I would only lay the points in this game. Dutch, we'll start with you. What do you think? Game 5, Milwaukee, Boston.
Yeah, real quick, let's hit that motherfucking choo-choo train for our boy DC.
DC Sports Breaks, thank you very much for the dono. And Kenny Rogers, we haven't seen you in a while. Good to have you back. I know you've been busy. You've been away. Good to see you again. Thank you for the $5 dono. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Good to see you.
Yeah, man. Real quick, salute to the ladies, gents, and D-gents for tuning in. You already know it's all love. Hey, be sure to hit that motherfucking like button, like I'm hitting this beautiful plane of wedding cake or wedding crashers, excuse me. Get you right where you need to be. Yeah, man. Big shout out to our guy, I Need Money, Kenny Woo Woo Woo, JB Brown, Carolina Capper, I see you, my dude. Harold Williams, Jay Peasy in the house, our guy. Eric Ramiro, new name, I see you, my dude. Yeah, man. Everybody share the video if you would. Muchly appreciated. And of course, run that motherfucking like button up. Yeah, I like the Celtics here, man. I'm not gonna overthink it. I pretty much second everything Bobano said there. They were actually -10 in the rebounds too, and that was the first game that the team that didn't win the rebounding category, win the game. So they found that even outdid that to Milwaukee. They let Milwaukee out rebound them by 10, double digits in rebounds, and still beat them in Milwaukee. Man, you know what it is, man. JB Brown, it's got to be motherfucking Tatum. These two guys got to show up. Smart found this game a little late. Big shots out to Big Aldo. You touched on it, Bobano. Like, played out of his fucking mind. Literally, with Giannis, Tatum, everybody on there, he was the best player for 48 minutes. He played fucking out of his mind once Giannis
Fountain of
kind of
youth.
tried to punk him, right? He said, okay, that done flipped the switch. So big shots out to Big Al. Do we need that tonight? No, but we need him to get his double-double, play good basketball, need at least 15 and 10 from him. And if he wants to continue to stroke that three, man, that's a beautiful thing. Continue to do that, big guy. I appreciate you. We'll probably get Robert Williams back in the rotation tonight. They only had 11 points off the bench, all by Derek White in game 4. Expect that to improve. Obviously, at the home, role players do play a lot better. Shout out to our guy, Nasty Nate. We know where he's going, trifecta spot. I'm not mad at that at all, but you know me, man. Give me the better team for 48 minutes. I'm going to lock in the Celtics, I think. Like I mentioned, Pritchard. We haven't really seen much of Pritchard yet. Maybe he'll get a good sign at home, hit some threes. Grant Williams in that corner has been fucking lovely. Look for him to attack as well. But yeah, man, it comes down to Tatum and Brown. Tatum had 13, played enormous in that fourth quarter, hit a lot of big shots. I look for that to carry over. The number seems a little bit sharp for me, but I do think when it's all said and done, Boston wins this game by 8 points minimum. So give me this Leprechauns full game. How you feeling, Wham Bam?
Yeah, I'm on the Leprechauns too, but I just took it as a prop here. I just believe that Jason Tatum is going to have to be way better than he was last time. You know what I'm saying? Last few games here, even though he had 30 last game, I think he has a little bit more in him. Right now, his props is at 28.5. Thinking to take them and the Celtics. So I took the 30 plus 30 for Jason Tatum and Celtics to win at plus 200, plus 180. That's the official bet for me in this game. I just believe that they're going to win. He's going to be able to score for them. He's going to play a lot better. He's going to go over his points total. So if you don't have that available, I definitely agree with the over 28.5. Just needs 29 to get that. But I think he gets over the total there, and I think the Celtics win. So that's the way I'm going here. I agree with all you guys saying. I love Big Al. He's definitely they're going to keep giving him that shot. He's still going to be open. Him and Grant Williams. Grant Williams probably going to make some of his shots as well. So I think I do like his over 1.5 threes. And then also I do like Big Val. I like Big Val at over 2.5 as well. I think they're going to keep him open over there in the corner. As far as the other guy, Marcus Smart had 8 assists last game. They had it at 5.5, bro. I wish I would have gave that one out, but I did end up sprinkling a little bit on there. So maybe his assists as well at 6.5. That might be a good look too. I haven't bet that yet, but officially it's going to be Jason Tatum to have 30 points and Boston to win at plus 200.
All right, there we go. I like the thought process there with that strategy for this game. All right, what do you think here, Skee? Milwaukee, Boston.
Yeah, I'm with you guys, man. I like the Celtics. It feels like they found some holes in the Bucks defense, and they're gonna be at the house. I say role players play better at the house. I don't think you're gonna see anybody but Giannis, really contributing from the other side. And that home cooking. I mean, we've seen what the home favorites did yesterday in Game 5, 2 blowout games. I told y'all, or I didn't talk to y'all, but home favorites in Game 5 win close to 79% of the time, just slightly below that. And I ski line this because, you could just take the Celtics minus 5.5. They've won, I think, 5 of their 6 wins they've covered. They win by an average of like close to 9 points per game. But it's hard for me to see the Celtics losing this game at the house. So I'm covering my ass on this one. Celtics money line and Celtics on the spread.
There you go. The old Skee line. That's a money line spread split for the Boston Celtics
Hey,
here
real,
for
real
Skee.
quick, Bobano. Sojan says no respect for the defending champs. It's not that, and to be honest with you, they're missing fucking a very key player, Chris Middleton here. They got one already in Boston. I don't believe they'll get two. They'll learn from that game one mistake. So I'm not saying, we respect the fucking Bucks, but when you're missing Chris Middleton, it's a big thing. And you see Drew Holiday only had 16 last game, like I mentioned. Like, Smart got to contain that. Holiday can't be going for 25 looking like the second best player on the court. So I don't believe he will in Boston. Hey, big shout outs to our guy Connor Mack too. I see you, my dude.
There he is. Yes, and he's right. And he's 100% right, Connor Mack, our good buddy. Hit the like button. Absolutely. We appreciate that. He's got the right idea, Connor Mack. All right, next up, we've got Golden State and Memphis here. Game 5 in the West, in the Western Conference semifinal. 3-1. Can Golden State close it out on the road in Grind City? We'll find out tonight. But Golden State 4-point road favorites here tonight in Game 4. Total 219 in this game. This one's an interesting one because Golden State could close them out. Will they close them out is another matter. I'm leaning to the Grizz here, to be honest, especially getting 4 at the house here. Like for Golden State, they didn't play great in Game 5. They didn't play anywhere close to great, and they still won the game, 101-98. That could actually be a big concern for Memphis, that Memphis kind of let Golden State off the hook there in New Oracle in Game 4. Golden State played a horrible shooting game, especially by their standards, and still ended up coming back to win 101-98. Maybe that's trouble for Memphis. But what we saw from Memphis, at least in Game 4 without Ja Morant, is they didn't go down easily without a fight. The team battled. They competed. That's what you want to see. They're not going to roll over. I don't think they want to lose this series at home when you look at it. I think that's something you got to factor in. And when you look at it, too, from a point spread standpoint, Golden State in Game 1 in Memphis was a 2-point favorite. Golden State in Game 2 in Memphis was a 1.5 point favorite. Now they're a 4-point favorite. It feels like you're getting shafted from a value standpoint if you like Golden State tonight. I mean, that's 4 on the road here. It feels like you're paying a premium here with Golden State. And I just get that sense it's going to end in Game 6. Back at New Oracle. I think Memphis could prolong this series for one more game, and then it ends in Game 6. It will end in Game 6. I think either way, if they win tonight, Memphis, and they extend the series, it's going to end in Game 6, probably back in Golden State. But could they end it tonight? Yeah, Steve Kerr, he does have a good track record. Golden State does have a good track record when trying to close out a series, no question. But remember, against Denver in the last round, they were up 3-0. What happened? In Denver, Denver's got that game to at least avoid the sweep at home. So I think Memphis has shown me enough in terms of being a character team, grit, grind, all that stuff, that they're not going to roll over tonight. I think they got a chance to win tonight, and then it's over in Game 6. That's the way I see it. So I'm going to look to Memphis here, +4. I think you're getting a good number with them. I think the value's on their side. It's going to be a question of can they get it done. And look, the defense did all they could. They're going to have to make shots. That's the key. And that's what was the issue for them in the fourth quarter when Golden State came back to win Game 4 at the house. They just didn't make enough. They didn't do enough offensively to keep separation with them and the Warriors. So you need Tyus Jones to play good. I mean, that's a lot to ask to fill the shoes of Ja Morant, but he's got to do it at the point guard spot. Desmond Bane's got to play big. Jaren Jackson, can I get another 30-point game from him like he had in Game 1? That's what it's going to take here for Memphis. But they've shown me character that I don't think they're going down easily tonight. So for that reason, I'm going to look at the Grizz here with the 4 as home underdogs here. What do you think here? Skee, we'll start with you. This one, Memphis, Golden State.
Yeah, if you like Memphis, if I'm making one play in this game, it would have to be Memphis first quarter because they've been the best first quarter team all year.
Yep.
And, you got to come out with your back against the wall. If you're not going to come out early, like when is it going to be for a Memphis team? And for Golden State, I feel like they, just like last game, they look at this team without Ja Morant and they're like, we're going to win this game, whatever. We'll turn it on whenever we need to. So I feel like, Memphis early, I'll be watching the game and seeing if I can get a spot to get Golden State on the money line. Last game I did that and I got a -107. It worked out perfect. So if I can do something like that again in this game, I'll be happy. And I'm also satisfied having my Warriors -1.5 games at the same time. Honestly, I can see the Grizzlies pulling this out. I wouldn't be surprised at the house, and the spread be Golden State -8.5 next game, and they cover it. But I'm not playing this game, so I'm a live bet it.
And Skee has no reason or any urgent rush or desire to bet this game because he's got Golden State -1.5 games in this, which he bet a couple of games ago. It was a great bet at the time. I think it's going to cash because, like I said, even if Memphis wins tonight, I don't think this series is going past Game 6 in the next game. So he's got a good bet there with that. The Warriors -1.5. So. Which I think will cash either if they win tonight and close it out, or if not, they'll close it out in Game 6. That's the way I see it. Dutch, what do you think here? Warriors, Grizzlies.
Well, what I think is y'all bullshitting, man. Y'all tripping, man. This game is it's gonna be no problem tonight for the Warriors, to be honest with you. I just think this is a wrap. When the whole thing was when y'all was talking that shit, all I could think about is Dave Chappelle to wrap it up. That old comedy sister shit. Wrap it up, man. Come
Wrap it up.
Man.
Yeah.
Hey, because that's exactly what the Warriors about to do, motherfucking tonight. Wrap this bitch up. No Morant, no bueno. I'm not mad at the first quarter. I gave you that shit last time out. They're 4-0 now. ATS first quarter Grizzlies in this series. We're +6. I believe they were up again in Game 4. We cashed that very easily. So I wouldn't be mad at that. But come on, man. These Warriors, man, they played a fucking bullshit JV game last time out. I mean, what did Curry say? They felt like the Sacramento Kings. They played like that, bro. It was a horrible game, and they still got away with the W. Bane ain't himself, bro. That back ain't right. He's stiff as a motherfucker. So your second best player, you're without Morant, your best player. Your second best player of the year is Bane the fuck up. Ain't himself. What do you have? 8 fucking points. If you're watching the game, the motherfucker ain't moving correctly. Triple J's been their best player. Now, if I'm the Warriors, I attack. If I'm Steve Kerr, I attack this motherfucker because all we know he likes to foul. So attack. Get him in foul trouble, and then really, what the fuck do they got? Tyus Jones had a beautiful game for it. I don't think he'll repeat that. I think Draymond will have these boys ready. They got out of Golden State lucky with the win, and I think they know that. They're gonna go into Memphis tonight and have a mentality of we got to put these boys away early. And I'm not mad at first quarter, first half, any of that bullshit. I locked it in at 3.5 last night. 4 is a beautiful thing. They will beat the Memphis Grizzlies tonight by double digits in 48 minutes, man. It's just giving them a matter of time. Klay Thompson should shoot better than he did last game from the 3. Curry going to come out, I think, with vengeance tonight. And I think they're clearly the better team without Ja Morant out there. And you will see tonight that Grizzlies will definitely miss Ja Morant. They'll know that. The fans will not be leaving that thing. Oh, wow, we can win without Ja Morant. No, you can't. Ja Morant, they're a better basketball team with him. I don't give a fuck what you say, what stat you throw out at me. He matters. Him not being out there will show tonight. Dub Nation will be celebrating going back to the Bay with a W. Believe it. How you feeling, Wham Bam?
Yeah, bro, I don't trust Dylan Brooks, that's for sure.
Keep shooting.
Steven
Keep
Adams,
shooting like you've been saying.
Steven Adams looked good.
He don't even
last
follow
game.
through, bro. He don't even have a follow through.
Nah.
No.
Hey,
He just toss it up there.
though.
I know he's just
I
like
know
shot
Wham
putting
knows
it at the
that shit is
basket. Yeah.
crazy.
That shit terrible, bro. I like, man, what the fuck is wrong with him, bro? Like, it is. You come back doing that shit. It was terrible. So I mean, he had 12 points last game. I think his points is set at 16.5 or something around there. It just looked like it's under 19.5, something crazy like that. It just looks like an under here. I'm not going to be on that though, but I agree with you though, Dutch. I think this is a smash spot for the Warriors. I understand the Memphis Grizzlies, but I was scared when my boy said the Memphis Grizzlies last game. I just couldn't see it in the cash. I'm like, man, this shit, they damn near won. And it looked good with Steven Adams. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it looked like they were able to get the boards back and be able to control the paint. But honestly, man, like if they can't do that, if they could do that again, then obviously it's gonna be a different game. But Ja Morant is gonna be a big loss, like you mentioned, bro. They're not gonna shoot that crazy rate either. That's the reason why they did lose, in my opinion. So if they're not gonna shoot that crazy rate without Ja Morant, it's not gonna be there. And you said it, bro. Bane is a big loss, bro. He out there, he ain't really playing right on defense, and that's going to show a lot. He don't even want to go for certain rebounds like he normally would because he doesn't have the explosiveness. So, yeah, it's just looking all bad for the Memphis Grizzlies right now. They might be going outside tonight at their house. So, I think that's the way it goes. And I'm with my guy Skee. I don't want to hit this pregame because there may be a case that Grind City does come out you may be able to get a way better number here on the Golden State. So I'm thinking that's the way as well, bro. So I haven't made a play, but that's the way I'm gonna be looking. Probably live spot.
All right, so thinking that maybe we get the best out of Memphis early, and again, the first quarter, first half, this might be something to sprinkle across all three ways for me with Memphis, because I do like Memphis, but the first quarter, first half, full game, just in case, they come out strong, which I think they will, but they let it slip late, and Golden State rallies back, because that's what Golden State's done repeatedly in this series, overcome a slow start and then come back and win. We'll see if they're able to do that again here tonight against the Memphis Grizzlies. And again, I think Brooks, is going to frustrate you probably. I don't have faith in him. Like, I'm on Memphis, and I have zero faith he's going to be the leader of this victory tonight, potentially for Memphis. I'm going to put my faith in Bane and Jackson, and hopefully Tyus Jones stepping up for a big night. Filling in for John. That's what it's going to take. He's got to be.
He don't follow through either.
No. I saw him in San Antonio in the Spurs Grizzlies game. It was regular season when we were there in San Antonio, end of March. He played a great game that night, Tyus Jones. I couldn't believe how well he played. Where was that? We need that Tyus Jones tonight. If you're the Memphis,
it's going to be like a classic old school Warriors game. They're going to look vintage tonight. They're going to look vintage tonight. I'm telling y'all. Might not
it's all about
the second quarter, but I believe it'll kick in early, and it's going to kick in. And the Warriors. Gonna be a beautiful thing. But yeah, go ahead, Bobano.
That's going to be the key. Show the killer instinct and show the focus. If Golden State does that tonight on the road, which at times they haven't, but if they show it tonight, that's going to be maybe some trouble for Memphis. And you mentioned, everyone's mentioning too, even the last game, the John Morant, or the record for Memphis this year, straight up and against the spread without John Morant. Yeah, but that was in the regular season. There's a huge difference, regular season to playoffs. There is.
Yeah.
You can miss John Morant.
Were against the Warriors.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, come on now.
And the regular season's a totally different animal. You miss a guy like that in the regular season, you're going to maybe still have a great record without him. Being able to sustain that kind of performance and record without a player of that caliber in the playoffs, that is a totally different story, and we're kind of seeing that. Yeah, they didn't miss John Morant for much of the regular season. Did they miss him the last game? Have they missed him in the playoffs when he hasn't played? Oh, hell yeah, they've missed him. There's no question about that. All right, great stuff with Skee, with Dutch, and with Wham on this Wednesday edition of the NBA Pub Up. 205 live viewers. Hit the like button. We appreciate that very much. We'll wrap things up with best bets and Dutch's freshest look coming up. Southtown 101, when you're in San Antonio, Texas, stop in. Great food, drinks, live music, DJs, karaoke. Southtown 101, Manscaped, promo code PUBSPORTS, 20% off your purchase, Lawnmower 4.0 or any Manscaped product, 20% off with promo code PUBSPORTS, and mybookie.ag, promo code PUBSPORTS. We've got NBA playoffs, NHL Stanley Cup playoffs, MLB Daily, UFC, USFL, WNBA, and we'll get a WNBA thought from Skee in just a second before we get to a best bets. But a great time of year. Sign up for an account. None of that, none of that. None of that. Stick a cork in that. We're going to get Skee's WNBA thoughts. Yeah.
Timing, man. My fault.
MyBookie.ag, promo code PUBSPORTS. Sign up for an account there. Bitcoin accepted currency for your deposit. MyBookie.ag, promo code PUBSPORTS. And with that, we send it to Skee Profit. Because there are a couple WNBA games. I think there's 3: LA, Atlanta, New York, Chicago, Seattle, Phoenix. What's tickling Skee's fancy tonight with the dub?
I'll keep it short and sweet for Dutch. All right, Sparks, Storm, Liberty, and Sky over. All right, that's it.
There you go. All right, there it is. WNBA, short and sweet and to the point, much to the delight of Dutch right here on the show. All right, best bets, NBA best bets now on the Pub Hub. Wham, we'll start with you. What do you like for best bet?
Yeah, best bet is going to be Jason Tatum to score 30-plus points and for the Boston Celtics to win at plus 200. Let's get on with the bag, man. Celtics bleeding green tonight.
There
Big
we go.
C's.
I like that. That's Jason Tatum 30-plus and a Boston Celtic money line win, plus 200 for Wham with his best bet. All right, Dutch, freshest look.
Yeah, man. Precious look, feeling kind of okay. There we go. Yeah. Precious look, we feeling kind of grimy. So we about to hit Grind City, and who's better to bring than the motherfucking Warriors? Yeah, man. Hey, they gonna come out to play, and we're gonna get paid. Drop the motherfucking full game -4. I believe is what's out there at this time. Hey, yo, that's a beautiful thing. That's what we like to say. Good money, man. Good money.
Golden State -4 to wrap it up against Memphis here tonight in Game
Dub Nation,
5
baby.
for Dutch with the freshest look. Skee, best bet.
Hey, give me the Celtics, man. I think they win this game by margin. Double digit. Celtics -5.5.
All right, Celtics -5.5 for Skee with his best bet for this Wednesday card. My best bet, the same. Absolutely, same as Skee. Boston was good to me. Not as big on them tonight personally from a wagering amount standpoint, but still like Boston here, -5.5 against Milwaukee. I think they take the 3-2 series lead back to Fiserv for Game 6 on Friday night. So Boston -5.5 against Milwaukee for my best bet for this Wednesday NBA card. And that'll wrap up this edition of the NBA Pub Hub. Thanks to everyone in the chat for joining us. We appreciate Connor's Prize Picks golf show. It's a golf show, by the way. 5 p.m. Eastern time, top of the hour. Make sure you tune in for that. Byron Nelson Classic this weekend for the PGA. So get some good picks for that. Outrights, head-to-heads, maybe first-round leaders, all that good stuff. Golf. If you like golf, tune in. Top of the hour, 5 p.m. Eastern. Prize Picks golf show. Connor Mack right here on Pub Sports Radio. Make sure you check that out. All right, for Skee Profit, Dutch Boy Fresh, Trot Wham, I'm Ian Cameron. Have a great Wednesday night. Enjoy the games and good luck, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow on Thursday. Durrell in the house with us tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific on the NBA Pub Hub show right here on Pub Sports Radio. Dutch, take us home.
Yeah, man. You know where it's at, Pub Sports Radio. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share the video. Yo, salute to the real ones. Y'all stay fresh, stay blessed. Let's stay putting these motherfucking bookies to rest. Yeah, man.